Actually, I'm going to start by writing a header file, that is hash includes iostream.h, then hash include conio.h. So actually hash include iostream dot is nothing but input output stream dot header file. That means it's going to invoke the input output stream from your header file into the program, so where we can operate some of series in that. Then we'll start with the class keywords. So class name, when give your name, that is user defined name. Then we'll go another null section, that is access specifier. So we'll write a private, ends with colon, then declaration of variable, that is the int array name with size 100, then element, then position of the element, then n number of element, then I index. Then another private another access specifier will write it up, that is public, then we'll write void gate, and under this I'm going to write the body of this function. So in this section I'm going to take the values into the program. So I'll write cout. With that I'm going to use the operator that is called insertion operator, that is always used with the cout. So I'm going to enter, this is going to appear on your black screen, as you know that. So cout, enter the number of element, enter the number of elements, then cin, how many elements, so n, then cout, enter the elements, enter the elements. Then for that I'm going to use the for loop, because it is multiple elements are there. So for I is equal to 0, my index starts from 0, I is less than or equal to n minus 1, then I plus plus. Then I'm going to take the value, that is c in a of I, and then cout, enter the element to be inserted. So which and all the element I'm going to insert, that I have to take input. So enter the element to be inserted. Then cin, sorry, spelling mistake, we'll check it out. Yeah, inserted. Then cin element, then cout, enter the position of the element to be inserted, enter the position, then cin p. Next we'll move to second section. So I'm going to close the void gate, and I'll open void cal. So actually I'm going to write some of the code that is actually there exactly in your algorithm as well. So it's exactly same I'm going to write here. So for loop, I is equal to n minus 1, I is greater than or equal to p, then I minus minus. So actually for loop execution starts from last element, that is I is equal to n minus 1 to the position specified. So actually the p I is greater than or equal to p, that means whatever the execution that happens, that is greater than p less than n minus 1, that means last element. So again I'm going to increment of the index a of I plus 1 is equal to a of I. Simple. Then I'm going to assign the element into the given position. A of p is equal to element. Simple. Then I'm going to increase the size of the array by 1. So n plus 1. So actually this is for loop is nothing but looping statement where this value will be repeated again and again until the condition becomes false. Yeah. So everything will ends with semicolon. Okay. So again close the bracket. At last we'll go for white put. So I'm going to drop a condition here. If p is greater than n, then see out, insertion can't be done. Else, if it is not, then see out, element after insertion. So here also I have to write a for loop for I is equal to 0, I is less than or equal to n minus 1, I plus plus. Then see out, insertion a of I. Right. Then I'm going to close this, and all this class ends with semicolon. Then void main. So this is the easiest way you can write the program actually. Instead of writing an inline function, so declaring the functions in the class, then defining it after the outside the class using the scope resolution. This program is easy compared to that one. So that is the reason I'll suggest you to refer this program. So I'm going to declare the class. So declaring nothing but I'm going to name the class, that is object of a class. So how do I write that? So first class name, that is A. Is it A? We'll check it out. Yeah, A. Then class name, object name. So obj ends with semicolon. You can write anything. Then at last clear screen. So actually this statement will write always to clear the screen before getting the output. So whatever the output which you get on black screen, so before that you make sure that you write this clear screen. So whatever the things which are there before, that is going to erase it off. So I'm going to call the functions obj dot get function, then obj dot cal function, then obj dot put function, then finally get ch, which ends with same again flower bracket. Is clear? So we'll run the program, we'll check it out what is the error, and if it is not error, we'll get the output completely. So run. Yeah, so there is no error, so completely we got the output here. So they're asking enter the number of elements, so I'll write 5. Then they're asking enter the elements, so I'll write 7, 8, 9, 4, 5. Now they're asking enter the element to be inserted, so I'll write 3. Now they're asking the position, so I'll write 0. Yeah, so you can see that the element which has been inserted, that is 3 at 0 position. So easily you can see here. So this is how the output we get after the execution of the program. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channels for the further videos that I'm going to upload in few days. Thank you so much.